The defense looked, really great. It seemed like through the first 32 or so minutes, 30 minutes. What was different in those last 10 or so?
Just got to play without fouling. Feel like they got a lot of free throws, down the line. So, just playing without fouling and then staying true to our principles and our defensive DNA.
Desmond, is your knee okay? Is it just...
just sore, just ice after the game, regular stuff. Everything's fine.
A lot just got put on your shoulders, tonight with the way that the game was flowing, offensively. How did you kind of, feel that responsibility in terms of, feeling your spots and what you needed to take on tonight?
Just before the game and, the practices before, coach was like, we need more from you. And even then, like, I had 6 turnovers. I got to do a better job of taking care of the ball, especially as a point guard. But they was like, I need to step up and play harder. And it wasn't even just like the scoring part. It was just, rebounding, the defensive effort. I got to get more effort on defense. So I was really just trying to focus on that and then just let the game come to me.
In the first half, you guys, the two of you were the offense. Did you start to feel any pressure about that, knowing that you literally were carrying the team offensively?
Not really. I think on the defensive end is where, took a turning point at the end of the game. We just couldn't really stop Showstaff for a minute. He really was just getting downhill and, getting fouled and doing whatever he wanted. So that's where I think, the biggest pressure was.
Mus was just talking about, recognizing very adamantly that this team had holes. Like, he's known that. Basically, he said, I don't know, how many Big Ten games this team's gonna win. Basically, like, is that sort of honesty? Has he been honest about you guys with that, about the flaws that this program has? What do you guys do to?
I don't know about that. I think this team for sure gonna win some Big Ten games. We may have dropped this one. We got Washington on the road. We're gonna dial it back in. We're gonna go back to work. That's all it is.
It's a long season. Like, everybody's new. We're still figuring it out, but as a team, we're still confident that we're gonna go in and do some damage. But yeah, we just gotta stay locked in on defense and just stay confident. It's a long season. We don't know where we're gonna be in April, February, March. So we just got to take it game by game. The Big Ten is a very good conference. Every team is pretty good, so every game is going to be a fight, and we know that. And we just got to keep playing hard and keep taking a step forward and to progress and what we want to be.
What was the key to that early difference on defense that was maybe so much different from the first 8 games?
Just staying more together as a team defensively, like team defense, being in gaps, gang rebounding, especially when they have, footer down there, being, communicative, being able to communicate, screens and stuff. So it's really just the little details, and then, winning 50-50 or loose balls. So that was something that we really hyper-focused on. And then also transition defense, which I think we did a pretty good job this game of stopping their transition.
Is there anything specifically you guys are looking to do to sort of maybe get your teammates going a little bit more, knowing that you guys carried such a big load on offense tonight?
Yeah, just continue to give them confidence. Talk to them. Just have them keep playing the game. Like, everybody's time's gonna come. Like, we don't know who's gonna have a night with our team. So the thing with us is just to keep playing together, and be with one another and stay connected.
What did you think of Kevin Patton tonight? He got his first really extended playing time.
Yeah, I think he gave us really good minutes. He played really hard. He helped us in transition. He really runs well. I think he just reacts to the ball well. He was a young guy. Gave us really good minutes tonight. I think we're going to continue to see that. And maybe even see, some other young guys get out there and give us good minutes like that too, for sure.
Jacuzzo, after the Cal game, I think I saw you just as I was walking down, walk back up to the practice facility, get some more shots up. At that point, just kind of going through a rough stretch. But what has kind of your confidence been like, this year? Obviously, you're a shooter. What's been your confidence like in just wanting to keep those flying, basically?
Yeah, I mean, it's all reps. Like any shooter will tell you, when you get the reps up, your shot's gonna feel different. It's just gonna feel good. So I've just been worried about getting in the gym, getting my reps up, make sure I'm staying consistent, and knowing that this team needs me to be a shooter. I help space the floor, and that's what I was recruited to do.
How hard was it to come back after the St. Mary's game and play again the next day, when St. Mary's was just a poor effort in kind of every phase?
I mean, you had to, right? There was a game the next day, so we had to do that. That New Mexico game is also a game, I think we should have won too. So just got to string some wins together, really. Turn the page, get back to work.
Yeah, we're going to bounce back.
What's kind of the recipe you guys feel for this team to be able to close games consistently?
I'm getting stops. That's what it is. I mean, Shellstack got downhill. We knew that was his personnel. That's what he does. Number 9, he got hot, hit a couple threes. So just not letting guys do what they're good at, first of all, and then defensive rebounding, I think, really took a turn late in the game too. Biddle got that offensive rebound right over me. That was probably the biggest rebound in the game. I can't let that happen. So just those two things really is where our defense and our rebounding.
I would say I would agree with those two, and then I would add on, just taking care of the ball down the line. We had a few crucial turnovers that if we would have just pulled it out and settled down and got into something, probably would have been a different outcome. But I would definitely agree though. Defensive rebounding and getting stops is like top 1 and 2, and then just taking care of the ball down the line and not having crucial turnovers when the time comes.
Muss was talking about just obviously knowing Saint's skill, ability as a passer, but he seemed a little bit passive at times in terms of shooting the ball the last few games. Do you guys want to encourage him to shoot the ball more, to look for his own shot a little more than he is?
Yeah,
right now?
absolutely. Like we need him to take those shots, especially when he's open, and that may be the only good shot we have that possession. So, and that's for everyone, but specifically Saint. Like we need him, and like we all recognize that. So we just got to get him going, and just make him more aggressive.
I think he's a hell of a scorer. I mean, I think sometimes all it takes is to see one go in. You know what I'm saying? It's a completely different player. So I just want him to continue to let that thing fly, hell of a scorer.